I'm a visual storyteller who likes to capture and evoke emotion and atmosphere. The fantastic people, it's incredible. Everyone's so friendly, everyone's so open, so curious, it's incredible. The incredible artists who have shared their wisdom and their process and their art so far, incredible. And great organization, it's a great place, and the team has so far done an incredible job. I'm very pleasantly surprised. A union for artists would be fantastic. Right? It is a very noble goal to have because it gives people a lot of security. At the same time, we are working in an international industry where making unions across borders, across continents, is a mere impossibility, where large companies are going to have a fairly easy time cutting you out, finding someone at a similar skill level who is not part of the union, who is not maybe part of that community, and they can circumvent the restrictions and the requirements that unions might build up. So that is pretty much one of the big hurdles that we could run into. I think one of the main emotions and aspects that I tend to avoid is usually also a thing that I'm not really good at, and that is the very candid and raw expressions of strong emotions. I'm more leaning into the somber and the serene. It's easier to paint, and it also leans more into the types of artworks that I like to do. So anything that is expressive, that is super dynamic, I kind of shy away from that. On the one hand, it had a huge impact on our social life. We had less opportunity to talk with one another in person and share our thoughts and experiences. So that's something that I noticed lacking in the way that I approached creative tasks. On the other hand, due to the fact that I was sitting inside all day long, I had a lot of time for introspection, to think about what I want to express with my art, and where I want to be in 5 years, what kind of work I want to do in 5 years. And it really helped me just clarify some things. On the other hand, again, I think I missed out on a lot of great influence from fantastic artists around me. That's a really difficult question, because it depends on what you mean by art and artist, right? Well, it's, in general, someone who expresses. It doesn't mean express themselves, they express something, right? It's a communication through a huge variety of different media. That is, on the baseline, an artist, it's a communicator. And everything else is then very much, you have to specialize on what kind of artist, industry artist, fine artist, hobbyist. It's like there's so much going on that I'm not going to pigeonhole people in a box, no. Storytelling. Storytelling is like a catch-all phrase. What do you mean by storytelling? If someone critiques your artwork and says, all right, there's a lack of storytelling, I want to have more storytelling, you need to be specific if you give feedback, and you also need to be specific when you ask questions. It's like, maybe, how can I convey my story better? What is my story? What do I want to evoke? So I think that just throwing storytelling at the wall is not going to really help. You need to be very clear in what you mean by that and what you want to accomplish with your artwork. And then all of a sudden, it's like the light turns on and well, you have like a direction to work towards with each individual artwork and sketch.
Turn up.